In today's video, we're going to talk about managing worksheet windows. We're going to use the split feature. We're also going to freeze panes, and we'll show you how to arrange windows when you have more than one workbook open. The first feature we're going to talk about is the split feature. Now, split can be useful if you need to look at multiple parts of a worksheet that are not close to each other. So what I'm going to do is pick a row and select it. Now I'm going to go to the View tab. Now once I'm on the View tab, I'm going to look for the window group, and then I'm going to click the Split button. Now what this split gives me are two separate windows where I can scroll individually. So I can keep the focus on top, yet I can still scroll underneath and then compare it to another value. Now to remove the split, we can just double click it or click the split button up top. And just a quick note about split, you can also split it up 4 different ways. The next feature we're going to use is the freeze panes feature. Now I'm going to resize my window so you can see the effect. So normally what happens when you scroll down or scroll to the right, you'll lose some of the things you might have wanted to see. Now looking at the window here, it's not really that useful because I can't see what all these different values mean. So we're going to freeze panes to make it a little bit better when we're scrolling through our document. Now that I've scrolled back to the top, I'm going to freeze the panes by first selecting C5. Now what this will do, it will freeze anything above it and to the left of it, because I want to keep first name, last name, and I want to keep all the headings visible. Now I'm going to go back to that same window group and then click on Freeze Panes, and then freeze panes one more time. Now, when I start to scroll, you'll see the headings stay nicely on top. And if I scroll to the right, the names will also stay on screen. If you don't need that feature anymore, you can go back up to freeze panes, and you'll see the option is unfreeze panes. And now our worksheet would scroll normally. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about is managing multiple windows. So I'm going to restore this back to maximum size. And I've opened another workbook to look at some of the options of managing these windows. If you need to switch back and forth between multiple workbooks, there's a couple of shortcuts. We can press Control Tab or Control F6, and it should toggle between the different workbooks you have open. Now you can also press Control Shift and Tab, or Control Shift and F6 to go a certain order if you have more than 2 workbooks open. Now we're going to have Excel arrange our windows for us. So in that same window group, I'm going to click on Arrange All, and I'm going to choose Vertical. And now it nicely arranges the 2 workbooks side by side. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.